PSUs and a big call on pharma. Then it was a big call on real estate somewhere between 2021 and 22. Last year it was a big call on renewables and energy. What is that next big call?
Next big call, my friend, is buy value. Do your homework properly. Make sure that you are really have deep understanding of what you're buying. Look at asymmetric risk reward. This is going to be a bottom-up stock pickers market rather than really making any large call. I don't have really any large call on any sector. I like financial stocks, which is what we've discussed last time. I think this year money will be made in financial companies, which have been underperformer for last 2-3 years.
IPOs, a lot of hullabaloo there, from SME IPOs to the main board IPOs. 3 months ago everybody was desperate and they would felt lucky if they got IPO. It was almost like a lottery. Now everybody is desperate to sell. Where is the IPO market headed? You see that coming to do you think challenging times are coming there also?
Clearly, Nikush, there is no doubt in my mind. There is, the market remains like this. There will be two options, either to postpone or really offer value, which is good for investors. I think a lot of companies will reconcile that, they were doing it at 100 rupees. They will find even value at doing 80 rupees. So I think IPO markets will definitely be cooling off as compared with what we have seen last 2-3 years. And good companies which we really want to raise money, they will temper their expectation vis-a-vis valuation, and that will go through. Good companies IPO will go through at reasonable valuation, but the overall environment, I think, will be subdued in this year for fundraise compared to what we have seen in the last 2 years.
So from a budget standpoint today, what are markets pricing in, what are markets not pricing in?
Honestly, निकुंज, दिल बोलता है कि कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा होगा, दिमाग बोलता है कि क्या अच्छा हो सकता है. So अभी मुझे आंसर नहीं मालूम है कि क्या अच्छा हो सकता है, but I am sure Mr. Modi and Nirmala Sitharaman is far more worried about what is happening in select slowdown in select sectors which are already being spoken. We have seen our GDP numbers. We are seeing what is happening even the market side. We have seen some relaxation in the regulation, in the recent past. I would feel that, ideally speaking, that this budget should be a good budget vis-a-vis expectation. Because अभी कुछ expectation high नहीं है.
But what would be the numbers which you would always consider, which would give you a sense that this is a good budget or a bad budget? Any numbers if you can just share with us, which do you think are relevant?
So this year the capital expenditure number would be lower. Actual capital expenditure vis-a-vis envisaged will be lower. So by maybe 70,000-80,000 crores. So I would watch for that one number, whether they are able to take, some growth vis-a-vis the last projected number, or the growth will be as compared with the number which is got actually achieved. So that will be one number to watch. Second, the commentary. To my mind, the biggest thing is under the FRBM, we were obliged to follow a fiscal deficit path. And the government has done a commendable job, I would say, in spite of all uncertainties. They have followed that path. Now we have to follow that FRBM rule till 2026. After that, the government has clearly said that we will follow the debt to GDP ratio, right? Which gives a lot of room from next year onward to do expenditure. So that is the second point which I will watch, that what is the commentary on the fiscal path beyond 2026. So one is the capital expenditure number, and second is the guidance for the years ahead after 2026. And third will be something which is out of the box thinking, which can really revive the consumer sentiment as well as the investor sentiment. Now what it could be, I don't know, but logically there should be something.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.